The pressure is on.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Who's Joe YouTube Edition.
Who's Joe?
Who the is Joe?
Who's Joe?
Who's Joe?
Who's Joe?
Yeah. Who is Joe?
Today I am here with Jace, and why don't you go ahead and tell us a little about yourself, Jace?
Hello, everyone. My name is Jace. I'm a community manager at Coffee Stain Studios. We're a game development studio that makes the game called Satisfactory. We've done Goat Simulator in the past as well. I also do my own Twitch streaming and YouTube channel on the side as well. And that's pretty much what I am, a community manager and aspiring content creator, I guess.
So I'm going to go ahead and ask you the first question. We'll do the countdown to the staring contest. And then we will start the staring contest when you start answering the first question.
Okay, before we get started, I've heard tale, all right? I've heard a little birdie whispered in my ear that you've never lost one of these before. And
I have not.
I have come prepared with eye drops. I don't know if this is considered substance abuse, performance-enhancing drugs, but I have applied the eye drops liberally to my eyeballs, and we'll have to see where this goes.
Well, first question, that's the first question that I've always done, is what if you could collaborate with anybody on anything, who would that be? And we'll go ahead and do this countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, staring, right? No blinking? And I got to answer the question. Okay, so now, I would love to collaborate with a streamer named 39daff. No, I can't, dude. My eyes are burning already. The pressure is on. All right, I'm going to do this again. I'm good. All right. All right, so I would like to... I just blinked immediately. I would like to collaborate with a streamer. I just blinked again. Last try, I swear. I would like to collaborate with a streamer named 39daff. She's She's my inspiration. I just blinked again. It's impossible. How do you do this? You are incredible. Like, it's so hard to answer the question, to think of both things at once. I'm going to give this one more real shot.
Okay, go for it.
I want to collaborate with a streamer. Her name is 39daff. She makes really cool videos. And I pretty much take inspiration from a lot of things that she does. I can't do this. And funnel into my streams as well. And so, yeah, she's basically just a hero of mine. She's inspired me to do more streaming and content creation. So, yeah, I'd love to do something with her. I mean, I don't know if I'd be a good collab partner, but I'd just fangirl if I got the opportunity. So...
Well, since a lot of people say that it's unfair that I'm asking the questions and that I don't have to think about an answer while I'm trying not to blank,
yeah.
Why don't we flip the script, and why don't you ask me who my ideal collab would be? All
right. I have a very original question. Without blinking, please tell me, if you could collab with anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
I'm going to give you 2 answers.
Holy shit. One for each eye.
One for each eye, and neither one's going to blink. If I could collaborate with anybody in the world, the first person I would collaborate with, and I'm not even sure how I'd do it since he doesn't really show his face, but the first person I would collaborate with would be Josh from Let's Game It Out.
Right.
Because I'm sure having him in one of these interview videos would be absolutely hilarious.
For sure.
And second, I would want to do something with Mr. Beast. I'm not sure what. Actually, I know exactly what.
Let's hear it.
I would want to do a staring contest where I go up against his whole crew in a gauntlet match. So all 5 of them, line them up.
1v5.
Yeah, me versus one, then one of them blinks, the next one comes up. When that person blinks, then the next one comes up.
All right. Well, I have another question for you. When was the last time you blinked?
Probably right before this interview.
Yeah, that's very impressive. That's actually very impressive.
So I know you've lived in Australia. I know you've lived in Japan, and you're in Sweden now. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
What is? Do you have a favorite place you've lived?
Oh yeah, it's Japan for sure. It's probably my favorite place. Yeah, yes and no. Like I really love it here in Sweden as well. I guess Japan has this real like Japan feels like home for me. That's where I feel like homesick. That's where I sort of feel like I grew up from, like where I actually grew up to be an adult. I feel like I did that in Japan, even though I was only there for 3 years. You know, that's the place that I miss living there the most. Like I miss waking up there and just walking outside and being in Japan. That was great. A bit of a downside is that work culture there is a bit rough, and I don't think I can be part of that again. And that's where Sweden comes in, where Sweden work culture and just a lot of social issues in general are really good here in Sweden. So it's also really nice to be here in Sweden as well. But not gonna lie, Japan has a lot of charm to it. You know, that Sweden and Australia don't have, in my opinion. Yeah.
Well, for those of you who have seen my video before, at this point, I am going to attempt to go the rest of the interview without blinking as well.
All right.
And
I'm
now
hold you to that.
And now I've shown that I can think and answer questions without blinking too. So y'all can stop talking about that.
Very impressive.
How'd you get into community management?
I basically got into community management because the studio manager at the time at Coffee Stain asked me to be a community manager. I was a programmer there already, so I was already working at Coffee Stain. And Satisfactory was gonna become a thing, you know, kind of soon. So we needed someone to manage a community that we would inevitably have, or that we thought we may have. And I had done YouTube stuff before. I'd done like an internal Let's Play tutorial for people who were playing the game. Like friends and family and things like that. And the studio manager thought that, well, I was already very active online on social media. I could make YouTube videos, and I used to live stream. So he asked me to give it a shot, and I said okay. A few conditions, but I said okay. Yes. And those conditions were that I got to do community management my particular way, and that was basically just focusing a lot on being honest and genuine to the community, and not being ashamed of making mistakes in front of people, you know, if we delay or something like that. Just being open about it. That's just what game development is like, warts and all. And they said okay, and yeah.
Now, it's no great secret that gaming communities out there can be quite toxic. What is the Satisfactory community like compared to others?
Because Satisfactory's community is like, I genuinely, like, I'm not kidding. I don't think you could ask for a better community. Like, I'm not saying Satisfactory community is the best one out there. Like, maybe it is. I'm sure there are communities out there that are better, but you could never ask for a better community. Like, if you have a community as good as Satisfactory, you're greedy if you want more. Like, the Satisfactory community is super passionate, super positive, and they just care so much about the game, and they care about us.
Do you have a favorite Satisfactory community moment?
Oh yeah. Oh, I got two. So the first one was actually just when the game, the reveal trailer went out at E3. And things just exploded. So while everyone else in the office was celebrating and like having beers and just watching the trailer go live on the E3 stream, that's when all the community stuff blew up. People found out who we were, and our Discord got flooded, and I had to sort of like deal with this incoming like tsunami of people, thousands of people joining our Discord. You know, DMs coming in on every social platform. You know, the trailer really took people, and so while everyone was celebrating, that's when I freaked out, and the work just flooded, and yeah, so that was like a really special moment. It was a really scary but exciting moment, and it all worked out okay in the end. Big shout out to the mods on Discord that saved my ass. random people who just asked to be mods, and I'm like, sure, and just like help me. So
Help me help you.
and they're still the mods today. So there's that. The other best moment would be the Update 3 Pipes reveal trailer. The whole pipe situation with Satisfactory, for those who don't know, is people were asking for pipes in our factory game, and we said no for 1.5 years. We're just like trolling them and saying no. I thought we weren't doing it for like 1 year, and then for about 6 months I found out that we were doing it. So we just kept trolling people saying no pipes, no pipes. And then we put out a really epic fan service kind of trailer where we revealed that we were releasing pipes. And, we still have the Twitch reaction video with chat on our YouTube channel. And I watch it from time to time, and it makes me so happy. I'm just thinking about it right now, and it makes me so happy. Like, it was such a special moment. Really cool. So,
what updates were the hypertubes introduced in?
they were in Update 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Such a smooth ride.
Such a smooth ride.
Smooth ride. I can't do it that well. You did a really good version there. But yeah, indeed. Oh, Josh.
How do you decide what you're going to stream?
Oh, I make it up. It's just sometimes it's minutes before. So like with my streams, I have 3 kinds of streams. I have collab, I have video editing stream. So every Sunday I stream myself editing videos from stream to put onto YouTube. Fridays I have a collab with someone, so I figure out who wants to play games. We figure out a game together and see what's good. And then on Wednesdays is more of like the one-on-one kind of stream where it's like just chatting with Jace. Or I may also play a game that just happens to make that just seems cool or something like that. So it's very impromptu and very kind of organic when it comes to what I do on my Wednesday streams. Whereas the Friday collab ones kind of just sort of depends on the person that I'm playing games with.
Makes perfect sense. How did you come upon the idea of doing streams where you start off playing a game and you end editing some footage?
So the idea of the video editing part, so I guess you're asking like how did I come up with the video editing stream idea, essentially.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so like that idea I mentioned before, the person I would like to collab with, 39 Daff, she's the inspiration for that. She started out on Twitch as streaming herself doing emote art, so she did like commissions for emotes. And then she got really big, and now she plays games and stuff. But she also still draws emotes and takes commissions. So that's where that idea was. I would watch her draw emotes, and it was really fun, really chill, just watching her work and hanging out with her. And I thought, I don't draw emotes, but I am a video editor, so might as well stream myself editing videos and see if people like that. And it turns out people really enjoy it because it's. I think people like to see the process. Chat helps keep me sane because video editing is like a real mindfuck for me. So it's really nice to have people to talk to. And overall, it's just such a good idea for me. Helps me get shit done, helps keep me accountable for my work. It's actually probably the biggest turning point in the past few months for my content was the decision to start streaming video editing.
So one thing I've noticed with you and... it seems, one thing I've noticed with streaming in general is that you, Josh, Inka, Jill, Sarah, and JoJo all really have like this incredibly tight community that almost like feeds itself.
Well, it's interesting you say that because I've not met Jill or JoJo before, but the others, yes, right? So I guess Josh is kind of that like connecting piece there because Lena and I are IRL friends. We met at a conference a couple years ago. And then I got to know Josh, and then through Josh, he got to know Lena. And I think I'm going to be playing games with JoJo and Jill, I think probably this week though. So I'm gonna finally get to actually meet them too. But to hear that that's your perception of it, that's really interesting and exciting. Because I kind of want to be part of that, So,
how did the friendship with Josh form? Because when you two are on stream together,
Yeah.
It is some of the most entertaining and hilarious content I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, thank you so much. I mean, that means a lot to hear that. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, so I mean, that sort of just came about through Satisfactory, honestly. Like, his channel sort of blew up from Satisfactory, and we got a lot of attention from his videos because they're great, and he made Satisfactory videos. And so it was sort of through that we had exchanged DMs through the Satisfactory account and whatnot. And then we ended up getting him on stream recently to just like chat for a bit. So I think it was sort of through that. And then after that, I kind of said, all right, I'm going to DM him on my personal account and see if he wants to hang out sometime. And yeah, he just agreed. And then that was it.
Well, if you hadn't collaborated with him, I don't think I ever would have heard a true Latvian accent.
Oh. Well, I mean, not many people have outside of Latvia, from what I understand. Yes, I don't know if I should just bust out a Latvian accent here or not, or if people should stop by my stream sometime and ask.
If you would like to hear Jace's amazing and truly authentic Latvian accent, then I will put a link to his Twitch channel in the video description, and you should stop by and ask for it. All of you constantly ask for his... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. No, yeah. Ask for the Latvian accent. I am the hero you need. And you know what? Y'all are great. I guess you deserve me as well. And you deserve the Latvian accent. Just stop on by. I'll do it for free. It's no problem.
So in 5 years from now, where do you see yourself being as a streamer? What would you like to become as a streamer?
I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's hard to know because there's part of me that has this aspiration of being a full-time streamer, but there's also part of me that sort of really likes working with Coffee Stain. So I mean, I don't really know how that works. And I get to sort of fulfill those aspirations a little bit via Coffee Stain because I am in these two worlds where I have my personal stream and I'm a small creator. I only have a couple thousand followers on stream. I'm nearly at 500 subs on my YouTube channel. I'm a pretty small creator. But then my day job is I manage, a Twitter account of 70,000+ people, a YouTube channel of over 170,000 people. When we stream, we get, 900, 1,000 average viewers per stream. These are two really weird, separate worlds that I live in. So in a way, I kind of fulfill all of those aspirations through work. But then I also have the freedom to sort of do what I want on my own personal things. So I don't know what I want in 5 years. Maybe working full-time, maybe making a living full-time as a content creator and stepping away from development. Maybe. We'll see if that changes. That's just what I think now, but I honestly can't tell you for sure. So I'm in no rush. I'm in a good place, so.
Well, I guess we've hit the point of every video where I'm going to get you to say, I was not able to beat Joe in a staring contest. Well, look, it pains me to say it, but it is true. I was not even remotely close to beat Joe in a staring contest.
I could say it's late here. I could say it's late here because it kind of is. I'm a little tired. All right. But you know what? I could have been in my best form. I could have been well rested. I could have had, every brand of eye drops. I still would not have beaten Joe in this staring contest. I need to go back to the mountain and train. And maybe one day Joe will have me back. Well, we'll say that you have the Discord version of jet lag. You traveled several thousand miles in the matter of seconds. Yeah, we'll blame it on that. Yeah, for sure. Now, one thing I do is I get people to call somebody else out to come on and be on the other side in one of my interviews in a staring contest. Who would you like to call out? Who would I like to call out? You know what? Let's see. This is tough. I mean, I want to say my girl Inka. Okay. Yeah, I want to say my I don't know how that's gonna go. She mainly streams in German to a German community, but maybe challenge accepted to you if you wanted to have her on. I would call out Inka Ellen. Come on here. She has big, beautiful eyes as well. We'll see if you can keep them open, Inca.
Well, Inca Ellen, if you would like to come on my show, be a guest, and be on the other end of a staring contest, I would love to have you. Well, what do you have to plug? What do you have to talk about? What do you have coming up?
I mean, I don't really have too much coming up. I kind of do. So Coffee Stain, the company I work for, Satisfactory, has update 4 of Satisfactory, the 4th major update of the game, coming out in March. We're thinking March 9th or March 16th. We'll see if any delays happen. Apart from that, please come check out my YouTube and Twitch. My Twitch is twitch.tv/gemballs, GEMBAWLS, and my YouTube is youtube.com/gemballs. And trying to grow those channels. Any love and likes and subs and all that stuff, super appreciated. Thank you.
I have now gone almost 30 minutes without blinking.
How do you do this? I mean, do you have like a condition or something? Like, I mean, how do you? I mean, did you just practice? Like, how do you do this?
I don't know. I just kind of do.
It's just a thing. You could just do it.
Yes.
All right.
Well, that's going to be it for this episode of Who's Joe YouTube Edition. If you haven't already liked the video, go ahead and do that. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. If you haven't gone to Jace's Twitch and followed him, go ahead and click the link in the video description.
Please do.
Click that follow button. Do it now. Do it right now.
And you will get a Latvian accent if you ask for it. Just say Joe sent you. Just say Joe sent you.
Yes, say that Joe sent you. Give me that lovely Latvian accent.
It's a good one.
It is.
It'll be worth it, I promise.
There will be one video down here at the bottom left that I've recommended, one video down here at the bottom right that YouTube has recommended. Watch one of them, watch both of them. And Jace also has a YouTube channel, which I will also link in the video description, and go there, subscribe to him, and watch all of his videos as well. But we will see you the next time.